Hey, what's up, fam?
Hi, everyone.
I'm Jermaine Coore.
And I'm Conscious Coore.
And this is another episode of Core Values.
So before I got married, I didn't know exactly what marriage would be like. I mean, I knew that marriage would be, a lot of time with one person.
Sex.
I was not talking about sex.
Wow.
I was talking about time spent with one person.
So,
anyway,
before I got married, I knew that marriage would consist of a lot of things. Sex being one of them. A lot of time spent together. I guess arguments.
You know what I wasn't prepared for in marriage? I wasn't prepared to have to come to an agreement on everything or to have a conversation about everything. I think that's what I was not prepared for.
I wasn't prepared for the compromising, the amount of compromising, the frequency of compromising, to keep the peace, to maintain the peace.
There was always peace. Okay, we weren't throwing dishes at each other.
Right. That's we compromised, so that never happened.
But yeah, there's a lot of conversations, a lot of communication that's necessary in marriage that I just wasn't prepared for. Before I got married, I was living in Atlanta with my sister, and I had my own room, and she worked nights and she slept during the day because she worked nights or she was gone doing other things. So I was in a room by myself with my phone, and it was completely silent, and I could lay in my bed with outside clothes on if I wanted to. And I could just do whatever.
All right, okay. All right. So I have a little bit of OCD, a slight OCD, a slightness. Don't do that. Slight OCD where I don't like outside clothes in my bed.
Is that all?
There's other things, but we're not going to talk about
the
that.
tag on the comforter being toward the end of the bed
But
on the right side.
Why would you want a tag in your face while you're sleeping? See, that don't make sense.
But when the comforter is big enough to where the tag isn't even in your face, I mean, come on. It's a principle. It's not really the functionality of the thing. It's the principle that we continually have to talk about.
Sorry for not wanting outside clothes in my bed or tags in my face while I'm sleeping. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So as you can see, it's the little things in marriage that you cannot prepare for.
So I just want to put this out there because she putting things out there.
I'm not putting anything.
I haven't had Velveeta macaroni and cheese since we got married. And the reason why I haven't had Velveeta because she doesn't like Velveeta. It's a little too creamy. No, I'll let you talk. So let me talk. It's too creamy. And I don't like stiff macaroni and cheese with the dinosaur.
He doesn't like Kraft.
Whoever.
Kraft elbows. Who doesn't like Kraft elbows?
It's stiff. It don't got no juice.
Velveeta
it's not wavy. It's not wavy at all. But so because of this, I haven't had Velveeta in a while. And
but what he doesn't tell you about is how I told him the last time we went to Walmart that he should get the Velveeta macaroni and cheese with shells in it. In fact, wait a minute.
I don't know where she's going, but I haven't had Velveeta since we got married, and What, you really?
So he just came up with something to say that wasn't it. No marriage.
We just got it.
Evidence is in the house.
April.
That we compromised. I compromised, okay?
Check this out.
I compromised.
We got married in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. What's that? Did I miss months? Did I mess up?
I don't know.
April.
But basically,
anyway,
he just mapped out how long it's taken for him to just decide to get the Velveeta shells.
I've been making compromises.
He wants to be the hero, so he doesn't want to be the one.
And I finally get a chance to have Velveeta. She just wants to
No, he finally decides to admit that he wants Velveeta macaroni and cheese with the shells. Look at what we have. We have it.
like, so this what I was trying to say was that
what were you trying to say?
What I was trying to say was that marriage is full of compromises to keep the peace.
I'm not smiling because you did that.
But it's still beautiful. It's still wonderful. It's still a great thing. I thoroughly enjoy my time being married, and I look forward to what is to come, including the compromises, because this is how it works. This is how things grow.
Yeah.
This is how things coexist together. I'm
This
saying
is how
things, but really people. This is how people coexist together.
And this is how people, break out of your norms. Your norm changes when you get married. And it changes to things that you initially feel like is, unacceptable. But then you realize, like, oh, now I am a new person. I can do new things. I can do different things. And I'm even more dynamic because of it.
So since, getting married in April, there were a lot of things that I was hard on or strict about that created some tension. And in order to relieve the tension, I had to switch it up.
Just relax.
Yeah, and even, the whole, street clothes, outside clothes in the bed.
Which is a compromise that I comply with.
Yeah. It goes down. She gets home from work and just flops all over the bed and rolls around.
I don't do
all
that.
Up in the sheets
I don't do that.
Just...
Especially, I work in New York now, ladies and gentlemen. And I travel on public transportation. And I pass a lot of people.
A lot of things, too.
With a lot of different backgrounds.
A lot of rats with different kind of coloring.
So there is no way that I could clear consciously get in the bed after wearing what I've been wearing all day. So that's a compromise that became easier after I began working.
We had 10 months of being married, and what we've learned the most is that compromise makes it work.
Yeah.
I think it's a given if you're gonna get married and the two are gonna become one. But it's almost as if it's a detail of marriage that people don't really get into because it varies.
You hear the word compromise, but you don't know how deep it goes.
Yeah. We bring it up. We don't dive into it because it varies from couple to couple. But if there's one thing that I was unprepared for, it would be the degree of compromising, the level of compromising. But to add to that, I was also unprepared for the benefits of it.
He was unprepared for the benefits of it.
So like, there's like I guess what I'm trying to say is that pre-marriage, there's no way that I would have attribute so many great things about marriage to compromising. And I can say now that I look forward to it, or I try to. I do. You're in my bed with street clothes. Like, what?
You look forward to compromise?
Yeah, because now I see that we could
mutually compromise.
Yeah, and
I thought you were saying you look forward to having to compromise.
I do, because now I see, like, getting in the bed with street clothes, it leads to a different dynamic of what we do at night.
Whoa, wait a minute. You know what? I think that was enough for this episode. Married couples, will you share this video and comment what were you most unprepared for in marriage, and maybe give us some examples of compromises, whether it's funny or serious compromises that you had to make in your marriage. Thanks for watching.
Be on the lookout for the next episode.
Bye.